I'm so glad I'm not sick anymore. It sucked. Now that I'm better again, let's talk some Black Adam. Let's do it. DC's Black Adam. So Black Adam is the newest superhero movie that's coming this month. It comes out officially tomorrow. Stars Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Newest movie in the DC universe. I don't know if it's part of the Snyderverse or not. I want it to be, but is the movie good? Surprisingly, I can say it didn't suck. So that's good, right? It's a movie that I was just pretty much just like, I had zero expectations going to this movie. I'm just like, okay, the Black Adam, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, let's see what it could be about. When I walked out, I was just pretty much just like, oh yeah, it was cool. I saw it with my cousin. We just got back from seeing it like 10 seconds ago. And I was just like, did you like the movie? And he's just pretty much just like, oh, yeah, you know, it didn't suck. I thought it was cool. And I'm just pretty much just like, yeah, it didn't suck. I thought it was cool. It's a movie that's pretty familiar, but at the same time, it does do enough new things to make you be like, okay, well, I appreciate where they're going with this. I like some of the ideas in it, and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as like this anti-hero kinda. Not like full villain, because it's The Rock. He can't go full villain. But as far as Black Adam, I thought he was pretty decent, you know. He was The Rock. Looking at the pros and cons, why I believe that Black Adam is in theaters officially tomorrow, or today, whatever day you watch this video. Adding the movie, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, like I said, he's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He's The Rock. He's The Rock, but he's also like The Rock. It's like, he's not like a straight, like, you know, comedy Rock and stuff like that, you know, to do the eyebrow thing and shit. Pretty much just plays like the straight man, like deadpan comedy Rock shit like that. Like he would have snarky remarks and shit to somebody, where somebody would be like, oh, heroes don't kill people. Just be like, well, I do. It was just kind of that dry humor and shit. Kind of like that dry humor that Batman's known for having. That's pretty much Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in this movie, and I thought that he was pretty functional. He was pretty good. First character in the movie, okay, first Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate. I thought he was good too. I thought he's like the one I'm kind of like, he stands out the most to me. I think it's Pierce Brosnan, because Pierce Brosnan is just charming as all fuck. Like there was a moment where Black Adam and Hawkman were fucking squaring off and shit, and he was just literally just sitting there eating tea and crumpets and shit. And I'm like, those little moments with him stood out more to me than the bombastic action scenes. Speaking of Hawkman, I thought Hawkman was, I felt like he in the wrong movie. Like he should be in the Marvel movie. I felt that him, opposite of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, I felt like it worked ish. Like he wasn't bad, but it was just like, yeah, he was pretty decent in the movie. Two characters, Adam, Smasher, and Cyclone. Yeah, they're just in it just to be like, hey, now we're in our movie too. Okay, plot in the movie more or less. What is the plot? Pretty much is that there's this newest MacGuffin and shit that gets unearthed, and at the same time, our human characters unleash Black Adam, and now Black Adam's in the modern day world. You kind of find out through flashbacks like, okay, why he's the Black Adam and shit, and you gotta stop this group of mercenaries or whatever from getting this MacGuffin to just, you know, summon this demon god and just destroy the world. Pretty superhero shit. Now Black Adam's gotta stop him, and that's like the movie. It's just MacGuffin, Black Adam, action. There you go. Pros of the movie, I'll say the action in the movie is, like I said, bombastically crazy and shit like that. It's pretty over the top, but come on. A summertime superhero shit in the fall. You got Black Adam pretty much throwing people like Hoover vacuum cleaners and shit like that with his lightning powers and stuff. Then he does kill people in this movie, but it's like, when I say like, yeah, he kills people, I mean like, oh yeah, he kills them in the sense that like, yeah, he threw him over a cliff. He's totally dead. It was a part in the movie, in the beginning of the movie, with big action scene where he was shocking the shit out of people and stuff like that. I'm just like, oh yeah, they're definitely dead, yeah. But I literally tell my cousin like, yeah, he kills people, but it never goes that like, when a superhero movie's gonna go that like The Boys route, where it's just like, ooh, like that's the great superhero shit I want to see, like blood, guts, gore, people getting ripped in half, you see their intestines and shit. Maybe that's the morbid side of me, but that's what I want to see. When I see superhero movies kill people. This is PG-13 bullshit. So that the movie is pretty easy-ish to follow, stuff like that. Like I said, it does require you to see the other movies, so it's just like, yeah, you could just pretty much go into this movie like, oh yeah, Black Adam, let's watch it, here we go. In the concept movie, the fact that it's kind of predictable in the sense that like there's like things that happen in the movie just like, oh yeah, totally eating down that road. This character's gonna die, this character's not gonna die, and that's exactly what happened. Plus, some things felt a little bit muddled and rushed. It was kind of just like, yeah, Black Adam ended up in this situation and shit like that, just so we can have the third act happen. I also feel like there were no stakes in this movie, even though the world was at stake. It never really felt like, oh yeah, like shit, people are in danger, Black Adam's in danger, because the dude's straight up God. The actions are happening, but he's invincible, so it's kind of boring. But take that as you will. At the end of the day, Black Adam was a movie that I pretty much had a decent time with. It's a movie that didn't completely suck, but it didn't knock my socks off. Not bringing anything new to the table, but Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as a superhero, anti-hero, villain, whatever you want to call him, he was pretty functional in the movie. Action scenes were pretty much bombastic, stories pretty predictable, easy to follow. Supporting characters were cool, and yeah, I just think that this was just another decent entry in the DCEU. It didn't suck. That's all I require. That being said, I'm going to say that Black Adam is definitely a 5 out of 10, which is definitely a good time, one time only. There's post-credit scene, stick around for that, just one. If you know what it is, then salute to you. Black Adam in theaters right now. You're going to see it, not going to see a type of on top about it. I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, subscribe. Until next time.